When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
I'm off to college. Oh, rats!
Hi, Joe the Car Guy with a reminder. Before you send your kids off to school, set up an appointment with Westside Auto. We check everything from tires to belts, fluids, hoses, wipers, and lights. 44 inspection points to help prevent that oh rats moment for your students. Call us today to set up your appointment. We'll have your kids off to school saying,
For the best, head west.
Westside Auto.
We all love a good win, however small or ordinary. Losing track of time, finding yourself with a few extra dollars in your pocket, soaking up the perfect Iowa day. These are the everyday delights and small victories that make us smile. These are the moments that connect us all as Iowans. And these are the moments that, more often than not, start with Iowa's farm families and the corn they're growing. Because when corn grows Iowa, Iowans win.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Coladron Fieldhouse here in West Des Moines, Iowa at Valley High School. It is the Waukee Warriors taking on the Valley Tigers in tonight's CIML wrestling duel. Blake Walker, Keith Borness with you here this evening. It's a snowy day, or it's been a snowy day here in the Metro, but everything's kind of cleared up, and we got a good crowd on hand tonight. Senior night here at Valley High School. Keith, two very good programs, two deeply rooted programs in wrestling. Could use a big night tonight as you head toward the end of the season.
Absolutely. You know, I was talking to Coach John Meeks, and he's talking about, the split that Waukee had going to two high schools, and it's really kind of made an impact on both schools, but Waukee's still trying to find themselves. And they got some younger guys. They got some guys that have been out and injured. So they're kind of in that we haven't really shown everybody what we can do yet. And I think tonight's one of those nights that want to try and get that done. Valley, Coach Young has done some amazing things in his 26 years, and he's got a team that a few injuries here and there is kind of keeping him out of that upper end as far as the top rankings in the state. He's done a great job, and so, yeah, we're looking forward to a great night of wrestling.
Travis Young, the head coach for Valley, 439 victories in his career as a head coach, 132 losses and one tie in his 26 years of coaching. Waukee's John Meeks, 2-11 in 2 years for the Waukee Warriors. Both coaches have wrestled in-state. Meeks wrestled at Roosevelt High School, and Travis Young wrestled at Indianola, so staying pretty close to their roots here for the most part. And like we said, both teams are looking to get a really solid win tonight. And just overall, individually, it becomes very important as you start to head toward the end of the season. This is when you got to start getting better.
Absolutely. Not only do they have to, get to be wrestling your best, but you got to show the state where you should be as far as district pairings and as far as when it looks at the dual teams, and making sure that you have set yourself up for the best opportunities to maybe even host a regional meet and go from there. So, yeah, things are really heating up.
Couple ranked wrestlers we're going to see tonight for Valley. Nate Bierma, he is ranked 5th this week in the latest rankings. He's at 126 pounds. Nick Van Arkel ranked at 10th. He might come in and out. Again, injuries have kind of been something they've talked about. Sincere Clark, he's ranked number 4th. So there's a lot of really good wrestlers on tap tonight for both Valley and Waukee. And like you said, Keith, Waukee's young, but it's always a good night to improve. And we look to see how Waukee can go about tonight against a very talented Valley team as we head toward the postseason. They're wrapping up their senior night presentations here, and we should be getting started here in about 5 to 10 minutes as they have pulled the one mat into the middle of the floor after 2 JV matches. So we're going to wait, and we're going to have a 10-minute warm-up, it sounds like. So we're just going to send it to a commercial break, and we will be back for your starting of the varsity wrestling match between Valley and Waukee. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Western lets your UTV power through the storm. The Impact V Plow and Impact Straight Blade, with the features the pros demand, custom tailored for your UTV. And to keep your work top-notch, rely on the Tornado UTV Hopper Spreader. Now that's a job well done. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
We all love a good win, however small or ordinary. Losing track of time, finding yourself with a few extra dollars in your pocket, soaking up the perfect Iowa day. These are the everyday delights and small victories that make us smile. These are the moments that connect us all as Iowans. And these are the moments that, more often than not, start with Iowa's farm families and the corn they're growing. Because when corn grows Iowa, Iowans win.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and you've probably noticed there's shortages on most everything in the market today. Well, Heat and Glow has helped us out this year, and they are focusing their energy on their gas fireplace inserts. So if you've got a drafty old wood-burning fireplace and you want to get it retrofitted into a beautiful, high-efficient gas fireplace, come see us. We will have product to sell you. Heat and Glow gas fireplace insert from Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale, just west of Homeacres.
DeArmond certified used vehicles aren't the same as the rest.
Every DeArmond certified vehicle receives a 175-point inspection and comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, a 2-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and DeArmond Care. Wheel, dent, windshield repair, repel paint and windshield protection, and a full tank of fuel.
Buy with confidence, knowing you made a wise decision with DeArmond Certified.
Find DeArmond certified used vehicles at DeArmondAuto.com.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. We are here at Valley High School here in West Des Moines, Iowa for tonight's wrestling dual meet. It is the Waukee Warriors taking on the Valley Tigers. It's senior night here at Valley High School. They have just gone through senior night preparations and have introduced all the seniors. Couple seniors on this Valley wrestling team. They are going to get young next year. Like you talked about when we started, Waukee also very young. And that split, you know, you talk about the Waukee Northwest, Waukee split. It seems like, give it one more year, Waukee might be catching back up.
Yeah. One of the things that is very interesting is sometimes it goes sport by sport by sport.
Yes.
Basketball, Waukee really didn't seem to take a hit in either school. Football, both very competitive. Wrestling, it does seem like Northwest ended up getting a little bit more of the guys that made big impacts, but Waukee is so close to breaking into that upper echelon again.
We're going to take a break for the national anthem.
DeArmond certified used vehicles aren't the same as the rest.
Every DeArmond certified vehicle receives a 175-point inspection and comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, a 2-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and DeArmond Care. Wheel, dent, windshield repair, repel paint and windshield protection, and a full tank of fuel.
Buy with confidence, knowing you made a wise decision with DeArmond Certified.
Find DeArmond certified used vehicles at DeArmondFord.com.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western, more jobs done faster.
Visit Truck Equipment Inc. today at truckequipmentinc.com.
Nice.
Alrighty, we are starting at 113 pounds tonight, but we believe there has been a scratch at 113 for Waukee, so Valley should get the forfeit to start out tonight, and the Tigers should take the lead. And we'll jump right to 120, but we will wait to confirm here. Yes, so there is an open for Waukee. And it is Cash Kiner, the freshman, out for Valley. He will take his victory and move to 18-17 on the season. 120 pounds for Waukee, Madi Fadel. Should we send it to our PA announcer, and let's get a look at our starting line.
At 126 for Waukee, Josh Sanchez. And for the Tigers, senior, Nate Bierma. At 132 for Waukee, Carson Krieger. For Valley, senior, Clay Youngdale. At 138 for Waukee, Wes McPike. For Valley, junior, Owen Walker. At 152 for Waukee, Andrew Pelton. And for the Tigers, sophomore, Jakari Clark. At 160 for Waukee, Gavin Steger. And for the Tigers, junior, Sincere Clark. At 170 for Waukee, Blake Oak. And for the Tigers, junior, Lincoln Monson. At 182 for Waukee, Beckett Baker. For the Tigers, senior, Mason Ray. At 195 for Waukee, Mason Dice. And for the Tigers, senior, Chase Hutchison. At 220 for Waukee, Andrew Hine. For Valley, junior, Brent Scheffler. Senior, Brett Scheffler. At 285 for Waukee, Harrison Beldy. And for the Tigers, senior, Jacob Moeller. Waukee is coached by John Meeks, assisted by Blake Meeks, Dylan Shuck, CJ Pastano, Garrett Morrison, Marty Sullivan. Your Tigers head coach, Travis Young, assisted by Jeff Dyer, Thad Lowe, Dion Cobb, Casey Young, Jamie Taxted, Tristan Cobb, Travis Gorsh, and Spencer Hutchinson. 106 for Waukee.
Alrighty, so still got a couple more that they're running through there. Keith, biggest thing tonight, you got a weight class you're excited to see tonight by any chance?
Well, I'm very excited to watch 145 pounds. Could be a toss-up match here between Nick Van Arkel and Wes Anderson. Also 152, Jakari Clark for Valley and Andrew Pelton for Waukee. Should be very interesting to see. And then 182, Beckett Baker.
Yes.
Coach Baker from football, his son, is going to be going against Mason Ray tonight. So looking forward to those.
So we get going at 120 pounds for Valley. This is Aiden Schultz, the freshman, taking on Madi Fadel of Waukee. And we are off and running here between Waukee and Valley. Valley starts with the 6-0 lead due to the forfeit. Fadel is in gray. And Scholes is in black. Scholes takes a shot, and Fadel goes to the ground. Can Scholes get anything on him?
It was a great job there by Schultz trying to get that outside single, but he just wasn't able to turn the corner, and Fadel did a great job hipping over and breaking Schultz down to the mat.
If it wasn't for the out-of-bounds circle, Fadel probably would have had a takedown. The Waukee bench wanted it. Fadel, a second-year wrestler here at Waukee. 7-15 record. Scholes trying to get him onto his back, and he does. Fadel quickly turns it over and comes right back around to the other side, but it's not enough. There it is, finally. And the takedown.
A lot of action there. Looked like Schultz was going to get the takedown and some back points, but ended up with nothing, as Fadel did a great job hipping back over. Schultz getting the reverse.
Yeah, Scholes snags the reverse. It's 2-2. There's the escape for Fidel. 3-2 in favor of Waukee's Madi Fidel. A lot of movement here early between these two. They're not really waiting. There's Fidel with the shot. He'll come back across to the other side. They're still waiting for the two. There they finally give it to him. There's a 5-2 lead for Fidel.
That was a very deep double leg that he got into. Schultz doing a pretty good job there trying to keep the leg. But at some point here, he's either going to have to get his hips back underneath him, he's going to bail out there.
Fidel gets on top. 7 seconds to go here in the period. Both guys not going to go down easily as Scholes tries to get back, and a couple near fall points possibly coming his way, and time is up. And we got an illegal hold on Fidel, so a point will be given to Scholes. I thought it was interesting. Nobody came out and tapped for time. Basically, Waukee's bench had to start saying that time was going to be called.
Yeah. Got people pointing at each other right now trying to figure out who's actually going out there.
So it looks like Scholes will defer, and it's up to Fidel here to see what he wants to do. And
well, right now they're trying to figure out who actually has the choice here in the second period. They are going to go with Valley had the choice. And Aiden Schultz chose to defer, so Fidel is head to the mat, starting a down position.
5-3 lead for Fidel after a couple takedowns. He will grab the escape. He almost had a quick turnaround and reverse for another takedown. 6-3 in favor of Fidel. He takes a shot at the leg, and now Scholes tries to reverse it back on him. Around and around we go.
Both guys doing a lot of movement, and the only scores that have come off has been a real good double leg shot and then people just being out of position.
Both are moving quick, though. That's given them a little bit of an advantage. 6-3 in favor of Fidel, hanging on to that head.
Yeah, running that front headlock right now, trying to get back behind him.
Once again, kind of nearing out of bounds territory. He'll try to come back around for a takedown. Not enough, says the official. Scholes going to grab that leg, and it's too far out.
Nice job by Schultz there. He did a great job fighting off that front headlock. He was never able to get a pass by there as Schultz held onto the elbow real tight there.
Blood time already in addition here for Fidel. Fidel this season overall 7-15 record. Scholes a freshman at 0-2.
Yeah, Aiden Schultz has been kind of going back and forth, some JV, getting into the varsity lineup a couple of times. Third time in the lineup, so kind of exciting night for him.
We're back going, 56 seconds to go here in the second period. It's a 6-3 lead for Madi Fidel. Fidel grabs that head. He's trying to get back around. Good strength, though, by Scholes.
Schultz in a very interesting position. Not necessarily the best way to fight off the headlock, but he made it work.
Able to get back on top. He'll take the 2-point takedown, 6-5. Scholes looking for his first victory of the season for the Tigers.
Got that near ankle locked up. Oh, let it go.
Fidel, can he get up? No, out of bounds. Was looking at a possible escape, if anything, but not going to give it. He'll start low here, so he has a chance to get one back.
Yeah, the last time we were here, Fidel did a nice job just getting up to his feet and going.
And he's going to try. Good job by Scholes to grab that, or he kind of stopped that back leg. Back down to the ground. He's not going to get anywhere. 3, 2, 1. And that will do it for the end of the second period. So things get tight here as we head to the third. 6-5. Body Fidel of Waukee on top of Aiden Scholes of Valley.
That was a great finish to the second period by Schultz, not giving up points. As a coach, you always tell your guys, do your best to never give up points at the end of the period because you just can't get them back.
Official letting him know where he needs to be holding. I don't know the name of this official, but I can tell you he's one of the better ones that I've watched, even at the girls' tournament on Tuesday. A quick escape for Fidel, 7-5. And now Scholes has to get back to work.
It's actually 6-6.
Or 6-6, excuse
me. Schultz started down.
Scholes started down. That's out of bounds. So 6-6, excuse me. Boy, this thing's been pretty even. Nobody can really get that much of an advantage so far, but Waukee, you could really use this after that open at 113.
That's right. When you give away points, it is hard to get those back. No, great fireman.
Yeah, great shoot by Scholes down to the ground for 2. It's a 2-point takedown. He's going for near fall points in the pin. Scholes pulls the shoulders down. Fidel, boy, barely got away with it. He's going to get near fall points nonetheless. A little bit of a cradle, 8-6. Scholes getting close. There's your pin and fall.
What a way to get your first win.
Aiden Scholes. Winner by fall, 8-6. And that happened in an instant. Fidel tried to keep turning underneath, but good job by Scholes. I think he kind of adjusted his positioning and able to push him back.
Yeah, he did a great job adjusting his position there. One of the things that he did great was he kept that elbow high, which made that shoulder, the near shoulder, come down, and he was able to push that far side shoulder and get the pin.
126, Josh Sanchez of Waukee takes on Nate Bierma of Valley. Bierma, 27-4, ranked 5th in the state. 2-1 after a quick takedown, then escape.
One of the things about Nate Bierma is he just keeps moving forward. It's like a wave that you just can't stop.
4-2. Bierma quickly gets back around, another 2. He gives up the escape. Looks like he'll just try to go back and forth here. A quick 12-0 start for Valley after a forfeit and a win by fall.
One of the things that you have to be careful of as the aggressive wrestler here, you continue to get the takedowns and give up the escapes. You have to get the takedown. You have to be awarded your 2 points before you let him back up. And Bierma's trying to make quick work of this, but he's got to continue to make sure that he gets his points awarded before he lets him go.
12-5. Bierma continues to show force here early against Josh Sanchez. He's been a mix between JV and varsity. He's just beginning wrestling in general. Never wrestled before this season. Tough competition to go against.
It is tough competition to go against here, but you know, it's also in that situation where you can say, hey, I got nothing to lose and everything to gain here as I build my experience and learn the sport.
14-7, there's a takedown, and Bierma's looking for the pin and fall, and he's got it. Dominance by Nate Bierma. The senior grabs a win by fall, 16-7. And another dominant showing by Nate Bierma.
As you take a look at this replay here, look how Bierma's got that leg high. He's really pulling that up. So there's absolutely no way that Waukee could get any leverage to get back off his back.
We're on to 132 pounds. Clay Youngdale of Valley taking on Carson Krieger of Waukee. Krieger 18-15, Youngdale 16-18.
You know, it's very deceiving when you look at everybody's record and you say, oh, well, you got a couple of average wrestlers here. Well, they're not average wrestlers. Yeah. They're actually really good. They're just in a tough conference.
Oh, yeah.
and they go against some pretty good wrestlers week in and week out.
An 18-0 start here for Valley.
Youngdale did a great job trying to get in on that single leg, but Krieger did a great job dropping the hips, rotating around, both back up on their feet now.
No score, 1:15 to go here in the first period. Youngdale for Valley in the white and orange, and Krieger in the black/gray for Waukee. Coach Meeks talked about Krieger made a big jump from last year to this year. Works hard and loves to compete. Both very quick with movements. There's an attempt at a shot that's not going to work. Krieger with the 2-point takedown, and now he's got Youngdale in trouble. He's going to get a couple near fall points. Youngdale's doing a good job keeping that left shoulder off the ground. Some great showing of flexibility here by Clay Youngdale.
Krieger doing a great job stepping across. Now he's going to tighten things up here as he's got that far arm. If he can lift that up and push that shoulder down.
Just doesn't have enough. Good job by Youngdale to spin back across and avoid going down with the pin. But a couple near fall points nonetheless coming Krieger's way. It's a 4-0 lead for him. He's got that back arm now. Closing in, 7 seconds to go in the period.
Clay Youngdale, the second senior we're seeing tonight here. Nate Bierma was the first on senior night. Bierma didn't have to fight out of the hole that Clay Youngdale has gotten himself into.
Yeah, it's a quick little start here. Krieger jumped out quick, and it was that pretty much a missed shot attempt by Youngdale that gave Krieger the opportunity to spin back around.
Yeah, going in for that double leg, and he just ended up getting caught in a cow catcher. Taken right to his back. It was pretty impressive to be able to fight off.
A little bit of a false there. They'll reset here. Krieger starts on the bottom looking for a quick escape. Krieger spins, still not free. Now he is, 5-0.
Krieger did a great job just kind of dropping his hips and getting him out away from Youngdale. And became very difficult as that center of gravity lowered away from him and couldn't hang on.
They'll go out. They'll go to the middle for a neutral spot. Youngdale 16-18 on the season. Krieger 18-15. Pretty even.
Yes.
They'll headlock here with a minute and a half to go in the second period, excuse me.
Nice job by Youngdale fighting off that front headlock. There was kind of an ill-advised shot by Youngdale. He shot from Indianola.
He's got a leg, but Krieger, good job by Youngdale to at least spin with him. And, just out of bounds. I think Krieger had a good spot, just couldn't do anything with it.
Yeah, it all started with Youngdale trying to take that long shot, and he just got lengthened out to the point where he couldn't get anything pulled back underneath him. And so Krieger, as Youngdale was trying to work that single, ended up being able to step over the top. Youngdale had to jump to a whizzer as they went out of bounds.
55 seconds to go here in the second period. Krieger goes back over top. That's going to be a 2-point takedown. See if he can pull him back over on his back. Youngdale was kind of caught up earlier, but able to get away pretty quickly. And out of bounds once again. 18-0 start for Valley after a forfeit, and then Scholes and Bierma, 2 quick falls for Valley to make it an 18-0 start for the Tigers.
It kind of looked like this match has been fairly even, but Krieger has gone out to a quiet 7-0 start. Just very methodical in what he's doing.
20 seconds to go in the second period. A lot of offense here for Krieger. Youngdale caught on his back once, was able to skip and get away from it. 8 seconds as the clock ticks down. Youngdale continues to move underneath. Difficult spot for Krieger, and Youngdale goes back over top for a takedown just as time expires.
Oh, Krieger, I bet he wishes he had those 5 seconds back. He had the leg hooked in, but he just got a little too high, created some space, and Youngdale able to come out that back door.
Krieger definitely looks a little bit tired, but they've both been working hard so far. 7-2. Youngdale going to try to mount a little bit of a rally here. He started on the bottom, but can't get away quick.
We're kind of getting into that position here where somebody might get called for not moving.
Yeah, I think the official was kind of letting them know a little bit. Got to move, or at least try to move.
Krieger's doing a nice job. Got a 2-on-1.
He's got the left arm caught up against him, and that is going to be called for.
Oh. Called Krieger for the stall as he's not getting any work done offensively.
So we go back to the middle, and Youngdale will start on the bottom. 1:23 to go. We've seen things change quickly just in the 2 matches so far tonight.
Youngdale reaching back over the top for that head.
Whoa.
Was able to get it done as Krieger was just riding too high. So we're going to get a reversal and 2 back points.
Couple near fall, then there's a reversal, so that'll make it 7-4.
We could be looking at 7-6 here, depending on how he called it.
I don't know. I would have thought they already would have given it to him. So 7-4. Now what do you do if you're Youngdale? Obviously got to go try to go for the back, but like you said, Krieger got way too high.
Yeah.
And got pulled back across. Krieger tries to get up.
Coach Young was trying to figure out why there wasn't a reversal.
Yeah, I was surprised there wasn't. Surprised there wasn't either. Krieger already got called for stalling earlier. 30 seconds left. Krieger gets right back up. He'll get the escape, and they're out. But good fight there by Clay Youngdale. Made it interesting there for a second. Still could be 8-4.
Well, that's right. Takedown to his back. There is such a thing as a 5-point move, but you got to initiate it.
He'll take the shot, can't do it. Krieger tries to go back around for a takedown. Nothing going. 9 seconds to go. Youngdale tries to get around him. Good hold by Krieger at the head, and I don't think he's going to have enough time. Krieger will hold on in a great match at 132 pounds. Krieger with the victory, 8-4 over Youngdale.
132, winner by decision for Waukee, Carson Krieger. Up next at 138 for Waukee.
We're on to 138 pounds. Wesley McPike taking on the junior Owen Walker from Valley.
Don't know much about Wesley McPike. He is actually in for Caden Witzenberg. So we're going to be just as surprised as you.
Owen Walker, a junior, 15-8 on the season. He's got some height to him and good length. I think that's another thing. Gets a quick shot on a one leg. And there's your 2-point takedown for Walker. 18-3, Valley on top of Waukee.
What a great job by Owen Walker, dropping down to that outside single. But you got to be impressed with McPike. He did not make it easy to get those 2 points. Walker getting that leg hooked in. He's trying to get both legs now and work that half Nelson.
He's got that arm pushed back, but nice job there. A couple near fall points, maybe. Nope, not enough.
Nice job coming out at the time. Now he's got that head locked in there pretty tight.
A couple more possible near fall points coming his way. It's still just 2-0. Walker trying to push McPike back over, but Wesley's doing a good job holding his ground.
Nice job.
Get him back
on
top. 5-2, or 5-0, excuse me, for Owen Walker. (18-3), Valley on top of Waukee after 4 matches.
Oh, nice job by Walker. He got that leg hooked and hipped him over, went to the crossface. He's got 2 points for back points here coming. The official's going to see if he can get, if he changes position or if he's going to just go with that. He does get the 2.
7-0. Impressive job by Walker to have that left leg of McPike.
Okay. Both legs hooked in now. Trying to go back to that half Nelson. Power half. See if he can get anything done with 3.
It's going to be close. 2-1. Can't do it there. That's the end of the first period. Impressive first period by the junior Owen Walker. And we'll see how. We'll start neutral here. $7-0 start. Second period ready to go between Walker and McPike. Walker used a ton of different moves in that first period, which was even more impressive.
All right, drop down single again on that outside.
There's your 2-point takedown for Walker. Now he's got both legs. Kind of the same thing we saw at the beginning of the first period.
Yeah, he's got to work up.
Now he does eventually get up to his back. 9-0 in favor of Owen Walker. Got to give credit, though, to Wesley McPike. He's not going to his back easy. He's got pretty good strength to at least keep Walker from going too far. Owen's going to go for that back leg.
Yeah, he's got that leg in. He's looking to get that power half going again. Just trying to lengthen him out. Got him stretched out. And now he's turned, looking for a pin.
He's got that left arm pulled all the way back. Not a lot McPike can do. He's going to get a couple near fall points.
McPike's putting up a great fight.
I was going to say, he's not.
Yeah. Walker needed to get that hand lifted up and away from the mat so that shoulder would drop down.
He'll get 3 near fall points, but McPike will not go down with a fall just yet. 12-0 in favor of Walker.
McPike doing everything he can to save a team point here. The major decision is there. Walker's looking for a pin, but McPike trying to fight it off and maybe just finish with a tucked fall.
Now Owen goes for that arm right there, trying to pull it back across his back. 12 seconds to go in the second period. McPike's arms are about beet red, trying to hold off Owen Walker here. Again, close to out of bounds. This is going to be close here. 1 second. Can't do it, though. That's the end of the second period.
Got the 2-point to go 14-0 into the third.
Now you're looking at major decision territory, and McPike's shaking his elbow or shoulder just a little bit here.
Well, it's not that Owen Walker hasn't been cranking on that particular shoulder all night.
Walker might be looking at major decision here. 14-0.
Again, dropping down to the outside single, but ended up having to go in between the legs there to get the tech fall.
Tech fall for Owen Walker over Waukee's Wesley McPike. And Walker extend the lead for Valley. We will take a break. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Winner by technical.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. Waukee and Valley going at it. Wrestling duel tonight. This is a 145 bracket. Wes Anderson of Waukee taking on Nick Van Arkel of Valley. Van Arkel 20-9 on the season, ranked 10th in the latest poll. Anderson gets on top for a 2-point takedown.
Coach Meeks was talking about this being one of those important matches that Waukee gets tonight. Thought it was going to be a toss-up. Both guys wrestling very well right now.
Meeks talks about Anderson as that guy, very skilled. Didn't go to state last year because of a neck injury. Also pretty good on the football field as well. Anderson ranks 7th, 13-4 record, so it's good to see a nice top 10 matchup.
Yeah.
At 145 pounds here. Anderson 7th, Van Arkel 10th. 2-1 start here for Anderson. 23-3, Valley on top of Waukee here. .29 seconds to go here in the first period. Good shot by Van Arkel. Can he do anything with it?
That was a great job by Anderson holding off that outside single. Dropped his hip down and lengthened Van Arkel out. It's going to be awful tough for him to finish that takedown. Especially when the official steps in and says, oh, we're done for now.
Stalemate with 8 seconds to go in the period. Five seconds to go. A little bit of headlock there, and we will be done with the first period. Tightly knit match here, 2-1 between two top 10 wrestlers at 145 pounds.
Van Arkel took the choice here going into the second period. Went right to the mat.
Already has one escape here. Anderson not going to let him go easy.
Good tight ride there by Anderson. Looked like he was trying to get a leg hooked in there as he's got that deep waist going.
Out of bounds, they'll go back to the middle. Van Arkel had about a little burst, but after that just couldn't do anything with it. He'll start bottom again here, looking for another escape if he can get it.
Nice job getting to his feet.
That was much easier.
Yeah, you talk about that burst, and that's what you need especially if you're going to try and get to your feet.
Knotted at 2, 1:28 to go here in the second period. Blake Walker, Keith Bournes with you here this evening from Valley High School. Valley High School been busy this week. A big girls CIML, the inaugural CIML Girls Wrestling Tournament, took place here Tuesday night. Ankeny came away with the team victory, and then a whole host of girls wrestlers put their names in the record books and history books as the first CIML conference champions of their class. State wrestling for the girls takes place in just 2 weeks, February 2nd and 3rd at Coralville.
Again, another drop-down single by Van Arkel, and he missed.
Nice job by Anderson there. He got that leg and kind of pulled it out.
Yeah, he was able to stop with his arm and then get that heel pick.
4-2 for Anderson. Good fight down on the bottom by Nick Van Arkel. He's trying to get back up. All his points have come off of escapes. There's another one, 4-3. 25 seconds to go here in the period.
All that work and still anybody's match. Pretty good shot attempt there by Anderson. Van Arkel able to step out of it.
10 seconds to go here in the second period. Things are going to get tight here in the third. They'll back off of a couple hand fighting, and that will do it for the end of the second period. And now we head to what should be pretty solid third period here. Anderson starts low. I'm sure he'd love to grab a quick 2 lead.
I don't know if Anderson was fast there or if the official was slow. But both guys now have a caution here in the third period.
Anderson got up quick. Ooh, quick escape. I don't know if that was Van Arkel kind of disappointed himself or if he was like, all right, I guess I'll take it.
Yeah, Anderson was able to get good separation, and Van Arkel just couldn't follow.
5-3. All of Van Arkel's points have come off of escapes. Got to get some offense rolling here in the last minute, 35 seconds. Couple shot attempts trying here. Ooh, the Anderson goes in for his own. Ooh, too far out.
Nice job by Van Arkel, knowing where he was on the mat. Sliding out of bounds. Start fresh.
.123 to go here in the period. Waukee just one victory tonight. That was Krieger with an 8-4 decision at 132 pounds. Trying to grab their second win of the night.
Both Van Arkel and Anderson are working hard on trying to get heavy hands and trying to establish some type of a shot, but the openings just aren't there. Oh, great shot there by Anderson.
2-point takedown by Anderson extends his lead. Just what he needed, 7-5 in the third period with 48 seconds to go.
A wide single shot there by Anderson. Great job, 7-3.
Anderson ranked 7th at 145 pounds. Van Arkel ranked 10th. So they'll probably see each other maybe once or twice more this season.
I'm guessing.
Study your opponent, study the matches. Van Arkel trying to get up. He just can't do it. Good job by Anderson to get that leg in there. Keeps him honest, out of bounds, 23 seconds to go. Van Arkel starts bottom again here. Anderson's shown great strength here so far, despite giving up a couple escapes. Doesn't look like he's going to give up any more, at least for the time being. 8 seconds to go here in the third period. And at 145 pounds, that is a winner for Waukee. And that is going to be a win for Wes Anderson. Take a look at our replay. Show us what we're seeing here on this last takedown.
Right here, you're seeing Anderson setting that up. He took the head to the left of Van Arkel, and then he took a wide shot to the right. And that wide outside single solidified the victory for him at 145 pounds.
We are on to 152 pounds. Jakari Clark, the sophomore of Valley, 25-10. Taking on Andrew Pelton of Waukee, 13-6. This, statistically, should be a good one.
It is, and both coaches kind of talked about this being a swing match. Either one could go. I've been very impressed with Jakari Clark here. He's very aggressive, almost more aggressive than I think a sophomore should be, but he took that shot from Omaha. He needs to get a little closer if he's going to try and get to finish that takedown.
Coach Meeks talks about Pelton as he's got the best teeth on the team. So that's something he's got going for him as he's going to grab a quick takedown here on Clark. Good golfer. He's headed to college to golf. He's also one of the toughest guys, he says, on the team. And he is working quick, but he's got to be careful here in the spot that he's in, but he's not letting Clark go.
Clark actually doing a really nice job, but now getting out of position. Wow.
Oh, wow. Did a great job shifting back to his chest, and he's looking for a near fall possible pin here. Clark was able to get back for the most part on his head, and now.
Wow. That was
Clark,
impressive.
Clark turns it back around, so he'll grab the escape, but give him 3. It's 5-1.
Jakari Clark really showing some flexibility there.
I'm surprised he got out of it.
Yeah.
There's another good shot.
I'm not sure exactly when he reattached his shoulder, but seems to be in place. Got that outside single there, as Pelton does.
He's got a leg. Clark tried to go back for the other leg, and we're going to be out. A lot of action here in the first. 12 seconds to go.
Yeah, this was one of those matches where we thought there could be a lot of action.
Waukee going to try to grab 2 in a row here. Valley won 3 out of the first 4. Pelton had something going, but the clock hits 0, and we will go to the second period.
Clark had a nice attempt there to fireman, but he dropped below the elbow. Pelton able to get his hips high somehow. Clark able to fight that off. No change in the score at the end of 1.
We go neutral here to start the second between Jakari Clark and Andrew Pelton.
Oh, nice duck under.
Pelton. He'll try to go back over, and now he's got Clark on his back. Clark's keeping that forearm out.
And he still has it locked up. He could go back over again. Now he lost the wrist.
7-5. Give him a couple near fall. 9-1. Or 7-1, now 9-1. Pelton goes back on top.
He's got a wing and then trying to work that half as well. Getting the far wrist, getting ready to try and run that corner.
Jakari's flexibility, like you said, tough to match. I felt like he was holding himself up with his arm stuck out from going down. 1 minute to go here in the second period.
Pelton trying to work that chicken wing in half. And he's getting him stacked up now. Clark's been here. We'll see if he can get out of it again.
Officials trying to get a good look at it. Pelton's got him close. He just can't get that other shoulder down. Seems like Pelton's kind of caught up as well. 38 seconds to go. Not really a ton of movement here. Pelton's like, what else do I got to do here? He's going to pull him back down a little bit more.
Yeah, if Pelton could sit through.
There's your pin and
or
fall.
just finish it right there.
It was closing in, but there is a pin and fall for Andrew Pelton.
Andrew Pelton.
So Pelton with the winner by fall.
He's doing everything he could to get that hip to drop that shoulder down. One of the things that Pelton could have done was really just pull that arm. He had the left arm there. Could have pulled that just a little bit more.
160 pounds. Sincere Clark ranked 4th at 160 pounds versus Gavin Steger of Waukee. Here we go. 23-12. Waukee has won 2 straight.
Nice job there by Sincere, dropping down to the single. But Steger fighting off as much as he can.
Steger 15-14 record. Clark 23-2. Clark already with the 2. He's now going to go for the back. Nope, couldn't quite turn him where he wanted.
Now here comes that Turk.
He's got his leg pulled back around.
Yep.
And potentially dangerous. They'll give 1 point to Steger, 2-1. Gavin Steger, Coach Meeks says a lot of kids don't like wrestling him because he's awkward. The awkwardness, they say.
Yeah.
But he's a very smart kid. 4.0 plus student for Waukee.
Yeah, that unorthodoxness that sometimes goes with some of these wrestlers becomes very frustrating.
Steger couldn't get up. And now Clark's looking for a couple near fall. Clark just a junior.
Yep.
Looking for the pin and fall.
He's doing a nice job. If he's going to try and get that shoulder drop down, he actually needs to separate himself a little bit more and turn away from Steger.
A couple near fall points. 5-1 now for Clark with 42 seconds to go here in the first.
Got that arm up on the back. He's going to try and run that chicken wing across. Great job by Steger. I can see where that would make people frustrated in the room.
19 seconds to go here in the first period. Sincere Clark on top of Gavin Steger, 5-1. And we're under 10 seconds to go. Steger can't seem to go very far here. Clark's keeping him close, and time will run out on the end of the period. We'll go to the second.
Valley's got his choice here. He's going to defer. Steger taking the top position. He must think he's going to be able to ride, maybe get a leg in, try and lengthen Clark out. All right.
Oh, dangerous spot, though, for Steger, as that's a quick turnaround takedown for Clark.
Yeah, Clark was able to get to his feet just enough that when Steger put that leg in, he just sat right back down on him. Got the reversal.
7-1 quickly. Clark's been close a couple times to a possible takedown, but Steger's held tight and really hasn't given him a great chance.
With that length that Steger has, it's very hard to get him flattened down on the mat. And then once you do, to try and get those long limbs put into a position to get a half. Now we're looking at a crossface here, maybe a cradle. Steger doing a great job just fighting off the aggressiveness of Clark.
He'll let him up. Let's go neutral here. 7-2. Ooh, a good shot by Clark.
Yeah, Clark's got his head in between the legs there. He's either got to work up or get into a push-pull situation, but
they'll go back neutral.
The official says, oh, you're out of bounds.
Quick programming note for tomorrow. 2 basketball games on the docket for the Central Iowa Sports Network. Southeast Polk and Ankeny starting at 6:15. And then the big one everybody's been waiting for, the rematch. Waukee hosts Waukee Northwest. All starting at 6:15 on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Another quick 2-point takedown for Clark. He leads 9-2 with 24 seconds to go.
So that Waukee and Northwest rematch?
Yes.
I'm sure you can just walk right up to the door and get tickets, right?
Yeah. No, you will have to tune in on the Central Iowa Sports Network. That game has sold out in the span of 5 minutes earlier today. Clark looking for a couple more near fall. And he actually just kind of let go there.
Well, it was right at the end of the period.
Yeah, 11-2 now. But yes, tickets, there were about 2,000, 3,000 some tickets available. And they all sold out today in the span of 5 minutes for Waukee versus Waukee Northwest. So if you want a chance to watch, tune in on the Central Iowa Sports Network. Clark with another take at the leg.
Nice job getting that outside single, dropping down, trying to stop the corner, get behind that knee and run the corner. It wasn't there. He switched directions, was in good position, and then Steger started to lengthen him out again. What a frustrating guy to wrestle.
Yeah, in Coach Meek's words, most kids hate wrestling Gavin due to his awkwardness. That can go in favor of us, and sometimes the other way.
And it's the other way right now, as Clark was able to get that leg high off the mat.
He still couldn't do it. Steger's able to turn back over. 16-2.
Boy, I tell you what, Steger looks like one of those guys from the Fantastic Four. Can anybody guess which one?
Flame on? We're nearing tech decision here for Clark, but we'll see what happens first, the clock or that. 42 seconds to go. I think, Clark's going to say, hey, let's get back up, man. 16-3.
Yep, this takedown could end it.
Boy, good job coming back across and flipping his legs up in the air. Steger's doing a good job at least holding serve. And now he spins back over. There's your tech decision. 18-3, Sincere Clark moves to 24-2 on the season with the win.
Sincere Clark.
Very impressive.
Up now at 170 for Waukee. Wait, out for Lincoln Munson.
We're on to 170 pounds. Lincoln Munson of Valley, 6'9". The junior will take on Blake Hauk of Waukee.
Hauk, a very, very competitive person, not just in wrestling, but also in football.
Quote, the biggest trash talker known to man by his coach. He's ranked 8th at 170 pounds. They call him King Hauk. He's a heck of a football player as well.
Did a pretty good job trying to get in on that double leg, but Monson used his length to try and get into that front headlock to no avail as Hauk ran around the corner.
Yeah, comes back around, gets the 2 point. Monson was originally down at 182 pounds. They now got him at 170, so Mason Ray will jump up to 182. I'm sure a lot of people would like to see Mason Ray take on Blake Hauk, but blood time quickly here for Hauk, I believe. Nope, not blood time. It's the headgear came apart. That headgear can be tricky. You got to have a quick little screwdriver or something. You got to.
Well, yeah. When that thing goes, and you got to get somebody else's in there to make it work because
that one doesn't fit.
Yeah, the straps don't always stay on well. And when you do get this back on, I mean, you have to have a headgear, otherwise nobody has anything to grab onto.
Looks like he should be good to go now. Hauk leads 2-1 over Monson here. Hauk is a senior, I believe. I'm pretty sure. 28-12, Valley leads over Waukee. Clark's victory broke a 2-match winning streak for the Warriors. Out of bounds.
There's that double leg again that Monson was able to fight off. And as they came up to their feet, they got into an over-under. And Monson kind of gave that look as though he was going to try and do a hip toss, but he just didn't get it done.
Boy, Monson slipped just a little bit. Hauk kind of waited and hesitated just a little bit. Didn't want to go after. There's Hauk going to go for a possible shot. Can Monson turn it on it, though?
He's got that ankle.
Nope, can't do it.
Hauk showing a lot of strength there. Pretty decent shot by Monson, but Hauk able to get into that front headlock and stop it.
Oh, goes right back over top, and that's going to be a 2-point takedown. He's going to go for more. Hauk, can he get that back shoulder down? Nope. Good job by Monson to flip back over, but a couple near fall points will go to Hauk's way. 7-1 in favor of Waukee. 15 seconds to go here in the first period.
Oh, Hauk getting that leg in. Now he's pushing that head down, trying to get that far side half in.
Time will run out, though, on the period. And we'll go to the second at 7-1 in favor of Blake Hauk.
Nice job by Monson lifting that toe so that Hauk couldn't get that leg buried in.
I think we're going to check headgear again. Hauk doesn't like that one. I think they said, he's like, did you fix my other one? Seemed to wrestle fine with the other one on, but Hauk will start on the bottom here. Fresh 2 on the clock. Second period underway.
Lincoln doing a pretty decent job getting that leg hooked around. Now it's in, but he was just too long. Slipped up over the head. Hauk comes away with that reversal.
2 more to Blake Hauk, 9-1. Hauk was pretty much carrying Monson on his back there for a second. Good strength here by Blake.
(9-1) right now for Hauk. So he is in major decision territory. Monson did a nice job bringing that knee up to shut off the leg going in. Hauk going in again.
Well, he was close there in that first period at a possible fall, but couldn't quite get it done. Monson's doing a good job at least moving underneath.
Working that power half, keeping the leg in.
.45 seconds to go here in the second period. Not a lot of movement here.
Coach Meeks.
Yep, there it is. I was going to say.
Coach Meeks was yelling out to his wrestler there, hey, you got to lift that elbow. And, you know, guy being 168-0 in high school, 4-time state champion, if he says lift your elbow,
You might
I'd
want
lift
to
his
lift your
elbow.
elbow. Meeks wrestled out of Roosevelt High School.
He was fun to watch. 4-time state champion, and then up to Iowa State. Quite a career.
14 seconds to go here in the second period. Blake Houck on top of Lincoln Monson. Started the night at 113 pounds. So we will finish out at 105, or 106, excuse me.
I don't know how many people out there listening or happen to remember a couple of matches between Coach John Meeks and a guy by the name of Jordan Rinkin out of Waverly Shell Rock. But Rinkin started the match off, took him right to his back, and Meeks had to work his way out of a 5-0 deficit, ended up winning 10-9.
Wow.
And then wrestled Rinkin again in the state championship later that year.
Score update from across the CIML tonight. Ankeny Centennial defeated Dowling in wrestling 57-22. 28-12 here, Valley on top of Waukee. Houck gets back on and gets the 2 points.
Monson was really doing a nice job riding, but Houck just circled out away from him, and that created Monson being way too high, riding way too high, and Houck able to come out the back door then and get the reversal. 11-1.
Again, close to that tech decision possibility. They've stayed pretty even here, though. That first period was really where all the scoring came from, and now Monson's doing a good job at least keeping at bay. Closing in on half a minute to go.
Monson getting his hips up a little bit, but his head keeps riding on the mat. When your head's low, usually your body tends to stay low.
Out of bounds with 14 seconds to go. This looks like it's going to be a win for Blake Houck. It'll be the 4th victory on the night for Waukee. And it will move Blake to 19-5 on the season, ranked 8th at 170 pounds. Monson cannot escape. Good job by Houck to keep him within his grasp. And that will be a win by a decision for Blake Houck. We're going to take a break. Valley on top of Waukee, 28-15. We'll be back. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
DeArmond certified used vehicles aren't the same as the rest.
Every DeArmond certified vehicle receives a 175-point inspection and comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, a 2-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and DeArmond Care. Wheel, dent, windshield repair, repel paint and windshield protection, and a full tank of fuel.
Buy with confidence, knowing you made a wise decision with DeArmond Certified.
Find DeArmond certified used vehicles at DeArmondAuto.com.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. 182 pounds here. Mason Ray taking on Beckett Baker of Waukee, Ray of Valley. Mason 24-9 this season. Beckett Baker 9-17. And Ray's going to try to make quick work of the quarterback from Waukee. Already got a takedown. He's looking for near fall points and a possible fall. Baker, boy, he's close. It's got to be right there, and there it is. Mason Ray, in 34 seconds, snags the takedown and the pin in the fall. Take a look at the replay.
Really impressive by Mason Ray as he was able to fight off an offensive attack there by Beckett, and then when he got him turned, he ended up driving that shoulder, his chin into the shoulder, helped drive that far shoulder down onto the mat.
Fun one at 195. Mason Theis of Waukee taking on Chase Hutchinson, the senior on senior night. Hutchinson ranks 7th. He was second team All-State linebacker for Valley this year. 19-5 record. He is a fighter. 2-0, and then a quick turnaround, but not enough for Theis that the ref didn't give it to him.
Nice job there by Hutchison as he got himself into a little bit of a problem. He was trying to work that spladle, wasn't there. And so he came back after he let the escape happen.
4-1, Hutchinson.
Getting things locked up pretty good now.
He's got Theis on his back. Theis doing a good job at least keeping his shoulders up. 34-15, Valley on top, trying to make it more. Hutchinson pushing hard on that back shoulder. If he can maybe move back just a little bit more. Theis got a good job with that elbow down.
Yeah. Hutchinson had to get that elbow, his right elbow, or
at 195.
had to get Theis's right elbow lifted up off the mat and extend that out so he get that shoulder down.
A quick two by two seniors on senior night. Yeah. Ray and Hutchinson back-to-back.
So you can see on the left side of the screen there is where Hutchinson was able to lift that arm, that far arm up off the mat and drop that shoulder down.
Statistically, our most even match of the night. 220 pounds, Brett Scheffler, the senior, 14-14 for Valley, taking on Andrew Hine, 14-14 from Waukee. They call him Big Andrew. Great football player, improved a lot in the second half of the season. Coach Meek says he's a pretty good listler.
And he's got some height to him.
Yeah,
so I understand the Big Andrew.
40-16 in favor of Valley. Back-to-back falls by the Tigers. Seniors have performed well tonight for Valley. Good to see it on senior night. They had a senior presentation before we got going here this evening.
Scheffler trying to get some heavy hands there. No advantage yet.
No. A lot of head fighting here. Under a minute to go here in the first period. We started at 113 pounds tonight, so after this, 2 more left to wrap it up here at Valley High School. Ooh, there's a good chance there, and what a move by Brett Scheffler to get Hine on his back, and now Hine's in trouble.
It was a great job on getting that headlock to come through, but he's got to get that elbow lifted to drop that shoulder down. And the headlock comes through as the senior gets a pin.
At 220.
Boy, he spun Hine around so quickly, and then Scheffler did the rest and able to spin him back around. The official saw it.
285 for Waukee, Harrison.
Yeah, great job there by Scheffler as he really got down below the elbow, between the shoulder and the elbow. He lifted it up high, and he dropped that shoulder down onto the mat.
How about these upper weight classes here for Valley? 3 straight falls for the Tigers. 285 pounds for Waukee. At 3-8 record, Harrison Velde. And for Valley, the senior, Jacob Moeller. Moeller's going quick.
Yep.
Trying to grab a very quick pin.
Got him into that cow catcher, dropped him down to the mat.
Moeller spinning underneath, trying to get away, or excuse me, Velde was trying to get a quick one. And in just 19 seconds, Jacob Moeller with the fall.
Winner by fall for Valley.
Wow.
Senior Jacob Moeller.
Boy, this back half of the lineup isn't messing around.
No,
for
they're
Valley.
not. Great job by Moeller just tightening that up.
Miller. And for your
You know, you were able to see
sophomore Jace
Velde do a little rolling back and forth there, but once Moeller got that wrapped up tight, put an end to the hopes of getting out.
Last match of the night, 106 pounds. This is Drew Miller of Waukee taking on Chase Brumfeld, the sophomore from Valley. Brumfeld 17-17 record. He gets the 2-point takedown. Drew Miller apparently has only been wrestling for 45 days.
45 days, and I'm sure it's the best 45 days of his life.
Welcome to wrestling. It's cool, though. Always good to get, especially in high school, you know, just from high school joining.
Absolutely. And he certainly seems like he's got decent mat awareness for a first-year guy.
Brumfeld says, I'll let you back up. Let's go again. They go neutral 2-1. Brumfeld with the take on a shot. He's got a leg here, and he's going to go right. No, not quite enough there. Another 2-point takedown for Brumfeld. We'll let him back up. 52-16. Valley all over Waukee tonight.
Brumfeld needs to get a little bit closer if he's going to shoot that outside single like he did right there. Great job posting that elbow down behind the knee, cutting the corner and finishing off.
6-2, 47 seconds to go here in the first period. This time I don't think he's going to let him up. Nope, not sure yet. I think he's going to go. I think he wants the fall, but.
Well, you know, you get into that rhythm of getting a takedown, let him up, takedown, let him up. You get to that certain point, you know, about 30 seconds left to go in a period, and you just don't want to give up a point for fear that you might run out of time.
Now he gets him on his back. Brumfeld trying to finish it here. Looking for his 18th win. Not enough, though. Good job by Miller to at least get back around on his stomach. 5 seconds left. To give him at least 2 near fall points, make it 8-6, or 8-2, excuse me. And we'll go to the second period.
Wow. That could be as good a wrestler as I've ever seen after 45 days. Really impressed with Miller on how he was able to fight off his back there.
8-2 for Brumfield here. Give a quick caution here to Miller. Locked hands there for Miller. Or locked hands at least there for the time being. There's a quick point to Miller, so it was locked hands, 2 points for Miller. Or excuse me, Brumfield after a couple locked hands by Miller, 11-2.
Yeah, nice job there by Brumfeld, not allowing the locked hands to prevent him from getting up and getting that reversal.
11-2. Brumfield trying to get Miller to his back. A couple of near fall points. Now he's on his back. Things get interesting now. And there's your pin and fall. 5 straight falls to finish tonight's match. And it is Jace Brumfeld with the victory by fall. And that will do it tonight for Valley. Take a look at a replay here.
You can see Brumfeld doing a nice job lifting that far elbow, so that way when Miller rolled through, he didn't have anywhere to go with it. And he was able to get that stop, get the pin.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back to wrap everything up. You're watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.
Final score this evening.
We all love a good win, however small or ordinary. Losing track of time, finding yourself with a few extra dollars in your pocket, soaking up the perfect Iowa day. These are the everyday delights and small victories that make us smile. These are the moments that connect us all as Iowans. And these are the moments that, more often than not, start with Iowa's farm families and the corn they're growing. Because when corn grows Iowa, Iowans win.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Welcome back to the Central Iowa Sports Network. We are wrapping up here at Valley High School, where Valley defeats Waukee 58-16. Let's run you through how everything went down. Started at 113 pounds. Kiner gets the victory after a forfeit, 120 pounds. Valley's Shoals wins by fall, 126. Valley's Bierman finishes with a fall, wins by fall, 132 pounds. Waukee's Krieger wins 8-4 by decision. 138 pounds. Walker with the 16-0 victory for Valley by tech decision. 145 pounds. Waukee's Anderson with the 7-3 win by decision. 152 pounds. Waukee's Pelton wins 9-1 by fall. 160 pounds. Valley's Clark wins 18-3 by tech decision. 170 pounds. Waukee's Blake Hauk wins by decision 11-1. And then 5 straight falls to finish it out for Valley by Ray, Hutchinson, Scheffler, Moeller, and then Brumfield back at 106 pounds. That's a 58-16 victory for Valley. Keith, it's been a fun night. Valley looked very dominant, like we said, but a couple Waukee guys stood out. Overall, good night of wrestling.
A great night of wrestling. In fact, some of those matches were ended because somebody got out of position. They fell into bad spots and landed on their back. I expect Waukee to really make some strides from how they look tonight. They're a better team than what they showed.
Yes.
And Valley, they're still hoping to get a little more strength, as Tristan Irvin, who has been out with a broken jaw. They're maybe thinking he could get back. Who knows? I don't know how I'd feel after a broken jaw, but anyway, both teams look good at moments. Valley just had the upper hand tonight.
I want to thank our producer, Randy, and our 2 cameramen and camerawoman, Rachel and AJ. Rachel on the floor, AJ up here with us at the top. That'll do it for us. We will be back on air tomorrow night, either at Southeast Polk, or you can catch us at Waukee for Waukee Northwest. Keith Borness, Blake Walker, thank you so much for watching. Valley defeats Waukee 58-16. Thanks for watching the Central Iowa Sports Network.